All right, welcome back. Day 3, night 3, video 3. We're going to talk about kind of what I've been doing in Dallas the past 5 years and why I think that the most important thing in your early 20s is really figuring out who you are. So, yeah, I'm from Odessa, Texas. I moved to Dallas, Texas in December of 2020. That was like right after I turned 20 years old. And I've been here for the past 5 years, and I've worked like 20 plus jobs. I've had a couple relationships, met a lot of friends, had to cut a couple friends off, tried a lot of drugs, you know what I'm saying? Tried a lot of drinks, tried a lot of different activities. And I know who I am now. I know who I want to be, what I want to do, how I want to do it, who I want to do it with, and how I want to look and how I want to present myself, and all of these things that you kind of don't really know for sure and for certain at the beginning of your 20s. And that's what I think the early 20s is all about. It's really getting to know yourself and figuring out who you are. And that way, whenever you choose what direction to go in, you have no reason to listen to anybody's opinion about it, or at least you take it in and you may talk to yourself about it and say, oh, okay, they have a point, but at the end of the day, I know who I am, I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and nothing and nobody can tell me anything that will make me go a different path. And that's what it's all about. Your early 20s is all about figuring out who you are, getting to know yourself, because that's the most difficult thing. Many times in my early 20s and even to this day, people have told me what they think that I should do, whether it's going to college or going back to college, getting into a trade, becoming a cosmetologist, moving to Los Angeles, moving to New York, or not moving to New York, or not moving to Los Angeles, moving back to Odessa, getting in the oil field, and all of those things. And everybody who's told me these things, they've been people close to me, be it friends or family, mainly family. And, obviously they have my best interests at heart. They're not trying to put me in a bad position. But the things that I'm trying to do, the things that I want to do, and the things that I am doing are not what the normal people will do. It's not the status quo. It's not the traditional route. And so all of their advice, while it is a great gesture, and they don't mean it to be mean or be malicious or to deter me from chasing my dreams, like that's not what they would say. They're really just looking out for me, but it's not worth it to listen to. It's a waste of time to listen to that advice, because if you're like me, you know what you want to do, and you need to stop listening and asking and giving people the opportunity to tell you what they think that you should do, because it's not their life, it's your life. It's my life. And so I've been here for the past 5 years just kind of figuring out who I am, and I think that I've done that successfully. I have stayed out here for 5 years. I've learned a lot about myself, and I know who I am now. And any move that I decide to make now should be with all of that data and information in mind. And it allows me to go into a risky situation or a big move with confidence, because I know that I'm not crazy. I have evidence to support the belief that I have in the things that I'm going to do and the things that I am doing. And I've proven to myself that I am the person that I believe that I am. And so, yeah, if you're on a path of creation and you're trying to do something different with your life, and you're not taking the traditional route, or you are taking the traditional route, the point is to develop a relationship with yourself to where you don't have to ask anybody for advice, at least general direction advice. It's more about very minute details and technical information and technical advice. That type of advice requires or is valuable. There's merit in that type of advice. But yeah, that's pretty much the message that came to my mind. That's what I wanted to share with you today. And again, my name is Parker Cherry. Most people call me Cherry. You can find me on the internet at Puali00. And yeah, peace.